Welcome back everybody. Today we're gonna talk about some real estate trends in Izmir. Let's first have a look at the statistics in whole Turkey. So I got some details regarding house prices of 2022 in September in comparison with the previous year. In Istanbul the prices increased 212%, 196% in Ankara and 185% in Izmir. The average house increase price of whole Turkey is 189% in this period. Of course, this sounds a lot, but if you calculate it in hard currency like euro or dollars, it's about 58%. Okay, let's dive in the Izmir market now. The average price for a residential unit with the same specifications in Izmir is about 2,070,000 Turkish lira. The average size for residential properties in Izmir is 127 square meters. The average price for property for sale in Izmir in October 2022 was about 16,000 liras. That is about $870 these days. Of course, these are average prices, and prices on A locations will be much higher in comparison with these prices. Residential districts with the highest increase in Izmir are Balçova, Çiğli, Menemen, Gazimir and Konak. Let's talk a bit about the behavior of local Turkish domestic investors. In general, Turkish investors rely more on real estate in comparison with gold or hard currencies like euros and dollars. The demand for living in private housing with gardens increased dramatically because of the pandemic and also earthquakes. Furthermore, there's also a big trend of people moving from Istanbul to Izmir. In some cases, people get a bit Istanbul tired, it's too hectic, and they decide to move to a calmer environment like Izmir. So there is a lot of demand in Izmir. In order to increase the demand even more, it could be possible to increase opportunities for people to buy properties with credit from the bank. Let's talk a little bit about construction costs. Lately, the construction cost increased by almost 400% in Turkish lira. So that's quite difficult for a lot of construction companies, and they hesitate to make new investments. That's why it's always very important to check the financial background of a construction company. Upcoming areas in Izmir. On the north side of Izmir, they opened the highway from Istanbul to Izmir. So this area is quite upcoming and you see a lot of new development projects over there. From the north of Izmir, it's also quite easy to reach, for example, Dikili or Foça. There's also a huge trend of people moving from Izmir city to Urla. The housing prices in Urla increased 7% last month and 493% last 3 years because of this trend. Urla is getting more popular because of its gastronomy, nature, sea and land for sale. Also a very interesting feature of Urla is the beautiful vineyards which are located there. Furthermore, many primary education institutions are located in Urla. Urla is located close to the airport and perfectly suitable to live in the winter or summertime. Then we have a continuously going on trend of people having secondary housing in Çeşme. This trend of secondary housing will continue forever. I also own properties in Çeşme as well as Izmir, and the combination offers a perfect lifestyle. In the wintertime I spend most of the time in Izmir, and in the summertime I spend most of my time in Çeşme. I'm not planning to move again to another area in my whole life, so I will stay here. Buyer's market. What is a buyer's market? A buyer's market literally means there are more sellers than buyers. So this is definitely the case in Izmir. So apart from all this positive news, in general it's always possible to negotiate the price down a bit for some properties. If you have any questions regarding this topic, you can always give me a call or send me an email. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.